As we said, thousands remain without power this morning throughout the region.
We have a number of road closures, a lot of debris out there scattered around homes, buildings, and on our area roadways. Jess Arnold joins us now live near Loughborough Road in Northwest DC, a particularly hard-hit area. Jess, I know that area, lots of old established trees in that beautiful neighborhood, but man, I'm sure it's a pain now and power outages are proving it.
Yeah, absolutely. I just checked Pepco's outage map about 5 minutes ago, and it's about the same as when we checked in an hour ago. About 600 customers in Northwest DC are still waking up without power. As you mentioned, a lot of big trees here. Some of them have now been knocked over by those winds. Let's give you a look at what we're seeing here. Now, 48 hours later, you can see that utility pole is still laying straight across this road here. Now that the sun has come up, we can see that there's also some power lines scattering the street. There's that tree that was snapped in half right behind the utility pole. So it's pretty shocking to see this amount of damage 2 days after these storms came through here. But now that the sun is coming up, we'll maybe start to see some of those crews come out here to fully clear all of this away so that Pepco can start to restore electricity to neighbors in this area. But let's give you a look at the damage that we saw out here yesterday. Much of it, we're told, again, was the work of straight line winds that came through, knocked these trees right over. Some were torn straight out of the ground. Now, neighbors tell us to them it seemed like a hurricane was happening at the time, and many of them rushed into their basements to take cover. Cleanup crews said it reminded them of the derecho that came through Northwest in 2012. Now, Pepco, again, is having to wait on DDOT's forestry division to clear all of these trees away before they can work on restoring these power lines. They say that they're hoping to get to them this morning, but at the latest by Tuesday. That was the estimate that they gave our crews yesterday. Now, trees also came down near Foxhall Road, where one neighbor said the sidewalk looked like it had exploded from a tree being uprooted.
The storm was incredible. It's the only time I've been in a storm where I was afraid. The biggest storm I've ever experienced in this area.
Yeah, biggest storm he's ever experienced in this area, so nothing to joke about here. Now, again, Pepco says they are going to be working as quickly as they can to get all of this power restored, hopefully at the latest by tomorrow. But to give you an idea, Allison was talking about knowing this road, Loughborough Road out here. It is a main thoroughfare getting to and from Chainbridge. Our photographer, actually, Mark, has been helping some trucks that have tried to come through here, turn around, get to where they're needing to go, because cars are showing up here not knowing exactly how to get to their destinations. But doing our best to help them out for now until some crews come out here to start directing folks. But again, this is going to be like this at least for the next few hours until we start to see some crews show up here, guys.
Yeah, unfortunately, what we're seeing there is what we're seeing all across the metro. Best advice for people this morning: check your route before you leave to make sure that there's no issues, and make sure you take it easy on the roads because there's just a lot of debris all over the place that could cause problems. Jess Arnold reporting live in Northwest for us this morning. Jess, thank you so much.